What's good, Humble Squad? It's your boy HumbleZiggy, and we back here with another reaction for y'all. And I'm gonna just keep on going because I want to make sure I turn the brightness up on me. But we here with a new Clipse reaction for y'all, and we got the official music video to F.I.C.O by Clipse featuring Stove God Cooks. And from what I learned, or from what the album they dropped and such, let God sort them out. Because I think, like, from the song, from me, right? I feel like the song of the year from that album, I feel like it would be So Be It, either So Be It or Ace Trumps. But others are saying this is the song of the year or so from the Clipse, or album of the year from the Clipse. And hey, from all this talk about if Kendrick deserves the Grammy and such, even though the man already got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 and such. Hey, all I'm gonna say is, at the end of the day, does it really matter? Cause if you're just a regular hip-hop fan like you say you are, you would be glad no matter if it's the Clipse winning, if it's Kendrick winning, who else? If it's Tyler winning, don't matter who it is. As long as hip-hop wins, hip-hop is winning. So, but we gonna check this out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me now, my socials up there. And without further ado, let's get it.
Stay still, they drift. Every moment, a new crack in the glass. And just when you think you've seen it all, it shatters.
Fight.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline, moving weight was like lipo. The rest of y'all stuck in the rut. Niggas double cross and talk behind your back. See, that's where the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For others, life is a dice roll, and waiting on fate for us. When you
That's a hey, hold on. Some niggas get our hold on. What he said? Run that back again. Push what you said.
Where the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For others, life is a dice roll, and waiting on fate for us. When you young, you realize that you can't trust the mouth where the pipe go. They tried but couldn't love you enough. Dance music on my neck. Where's your water bottle? Diamonds, the light show. Looking like the sun in the club. If you reading up with us, then your credit score gotta be FICO. I'm talking 850 or bust. See you winning willpower when you make niggas balance on tight ropes. They know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block. I'ma send his ass far as the flight go.
Yeah, I remember this song now. This beat is fire. I ain't gonna lie. And if I'm not mistaken, Pharrell did the production for all of the beats or so on the Clipse's album. Who else but Pharrell? Cause that boy be having, y'all be thinking Pharrell is just known for the because I'm happy clap along with you. Nah, nigga. Y'all must not know this man Pharrell can really. All I'm gonna say is the first time I've ever heard from Pharrell, right? The first time I ever know Pharrell can really like snap or so, from when I first came into the US. The first song I ever heard where Pharrell was on, what was it? It was with Future, Karate Chop. And it was the remix. Was it Karate Chop? No, not Karate Chop. Move That Dope. And it was with Pusha T, Future, and I think Pharrell was either on the remix or the original. But regardless, when I heard Pharrell rap his ass off on that one, oh yeah. Pharrell wasn't just the because I'm happy. He wasn't that when he was rapping on that shit. And then when I hear that he did production too. Yeah. But yeah, that goes to show you, I could see why the likes of Clipse and Pharrell was always this like that.
F.I.C.O. I'm talking 850 a bus. See, you really willpower when you make niggas balance on tight ropes. They know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block, I'ma send his ass far as the flight go. Ain't worry about ducking a judge. Keep frontin' for your bitches, cause any minute Repo might show. You know that shit up in a month. Heard your man was in there singing for his life. They was calling him maestro, cause time that heavy can crush. When you pay a nigga back like it's Lil Wayne, whisper and die slow. The last words you hear in the trunk.
Hey, one thing with Push, and one thing he'll always be himself. He'll never hold his tongue for nobody. Whether in interviews or in songs, he gonna tell you how he feels straight up.
Calling a maestro, cause time that heavy can crush. When you pay a nigga back like it's Lil Wayne, whisper and die slow. The last words you hear in the trunk.
Drunk.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw, no. You ain't been where I go. With a Fetty so strong, you gotta bang it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds turned the crib inside out. Cut the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook 'em to the inside out. Go get a Glock 27, fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Wish a nigga to take mine. Index yanked till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was powerlifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't no gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have him take a number like DMV. That was the...
I ain't gonna lie. And the thing is, y'all gotta realize with me, I always tell y'all from straight up, I'm a casual hip-hop fan where I may not know about certain people, right? I may not know everything about hip-hop, but the few little times I can learn or so, you can't hate on me for trying to learn, because obviously, as you see by the shirt, I'm Jamaican through and through. So not a lot of hip-hop stuff I'm gonna catch off the rip or know the importance of. But one thing's for sure, from the many listens of how I've learned about Malice and whatnot, because from the little stuff I know about Pusha T, we all of us know about how Pusha T goes, but I didn't know much about Malice or so, right? So I didn't know it was before he changed it. When he changed it, he was no Malice, and now he's Malice. But hey, all I can say is, from the many times I've heard Malice so far, that boy be on that hood poetry like a mug. And people want to say about how the way I always think where just because Malice is not, where any rapper for that matter, where just because they not cursing in a song or so, you would think like, oh, they still not fire and all. I'm like, hey, sometimes just because they don't curse as much in the song, that don't mean they ain't still spitting some hot shit. That's for damn sure.
Waistline, both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Wish a nigga to take mine. Index yanked till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen.
Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I will spray make you change minds. Woo! Damn, Malice.
Shoulder with a chip, wish a nigga to take mine. Index yanked till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was powerlifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't no gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have them take a number like DMV. That was the baseline. Check out or register one. Miami niggas like Big Perm, cause they numbers was face on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. When it come down to it, every string of bell just needs an Avon who won't sweep it under the rug. On the road with a load near the brake line, I knew where to place mine. I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy dum.
Only niggas like them would make a dumb diddy dum sound fire. And look, if I were to try to really want to break down, like really try to actually learn, I ain't gonna cap. This would be a 3-hour long video, so I ain't trying to hear all that. But I will say, from the little ones I could be able to catch and such, if you see me reacting to it, I'm catching it. Cause I ain't saying I'm one of the reactors who's just gonna bob their head and just listen to it. Nah, I wanna actually, cause y'all have always get on my ass about, well, not even get on my ass. I'm trying to be the type of reactor where I'm not just listening throughout the entire thing and then say something at the end. You gonna hear what I gotta say. Straight up.
I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy dum. Survival of the fittest. You either get acquitted or FaceTime. I done had an infamous run. My story gon' hit the first 48.
You said survival of the fittest. Hold on, what you said about the survival of the fittest?
Diddy dum. Survival of the fittest. You either get acquitted or FaceTime.
You either get acquitted or FaceTime.
Had an infamous run. My story gon' hit the first 48. Then it's on Dateline. Cause this really shit I done.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what
Stove God Cooked with this book.
You ain't been where I go.
The way how he sounds, I feel like he has like, hold on. Cause the way how he's saying, you don't know what I know. Hold on, I could be wrong, but I could just sniff like a Caribbean type background, just a little bit. So hold on, let me get a taste. Let me just see some real quick. Come on now. I know you gotta tell me something. Damn, no. So I know he's born in New York. I can obviously hear it in him. But damn. I don't know why it just gives me an like it just the way how he sounds, right? He just gives off a freaking the way how his verse gives off. It gives off like a half Caribbean, half, cause you know, and plus with New York, do you know the amount of Caribbean people who are living in New York right now? Immigrants or so, legal immigrants are living in New York right now. Like, come the hell on. It would be impossible to tell me you're not living in New York and you're not an immigrant. Find it hard to believe myself, but to each his own. But yeah, I don't know what it just the way how to me Stove God's his hook sounds like it gives off a little of him having a Caribbean background. It just gives off it. I know he's from New York, like I said, but he gives off it. Like come on, in that you're not telling me it don't sound like it. I go.
You gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. The feds turn the crib inside out.
Inside out.
The roof on you niggas let the inside out.
Inside out.
Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
Hey man. That was pure cinema. The video and all itself is just something different. But hey, all I can say is people are, to be honest, they were either saying this is Song of the Year or the one with John Legend, the Birds Don't Sing one. I mean, let's be honest. if anything, what would be the song of the year? If we were to put which candidates would be song of the year, The Birds Don't Sing for shit sure would be. Because I mean, come the fuck on. Which hip hop song you know is literally played at the Vatican? That's the boy. And look, you don't even have to be a like a heavy religious person or so to know that if you're playing a song that's in like one of the biggest holy places ever or so, and come on now. I'm just saying that would be song. That's how I would feel like that would be song of the year. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. Shout out to the Clipse. Shout out to Stove God Cooks. Let me know what you thought about this down in the comments below. It's been your boy HumbleZiggy signing out. Stay positive. Keep the vibes up.